Hindi umulan!
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Only projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Di abot ang data!
GG, bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Sampung taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence, dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
Hindi umulan!
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Only projects, plans, play,
Game!
with Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Di abot ang data!
GG bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Sampung taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence, dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
Hindi mo tayo makakabenta!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
"24 teams, 4 conference. That is where tomorrow happens. The best of college basketball coming your way soon through the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. But for now, it's the continuing coverage of the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup. Magandang hapon mga kaliga. Ako po si Justin Afonso alongside Kiko Maliknem. And the third person of our crew is Bianca Tagarda. But Kiko, how are you today on this beautiful Saturday afternoon?
Kahit mainit ang panahon, masaya pa rin dahil basketball na naman ang ating kakarapin, and it's an exciting doubleheader for the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup.
As we take a look at our schedule for this beautiful Saturday afternoon, like we keep mentioning, we have 2 games at our Pinoyliga Nextman Cup playoff series. First off, at 3:30, it's the Benilde Blazers going up against the University of Makati Herons, and at 5:30, it's the NEU Hunters going up against the Olfu Phoenix. And our last game for this Saturday is the Pinoyliga Alumni Cup. It's Ateneo Blue Eagles Banmi Kitchen against the Mapua Cardinals Stella Athletics. So we have a jam-packed basketball day here at the ENDERUN College Titan Gym. Kiko, it's going to be a lot of fun. But first, we have our first game between 2 teams fighting to keep alive their playoff hopes. And that is the match at hand between the Benilde Blazers and the University of Makati Herons. What do we expect here, Kiko?
Well, we expect a high-powered basketball action dito. Both teams know how to shoot the lights out, lalo na ang Umak. That's how they get their points. Pero ang Benilde naman, meron din silang mga shooters na magpapaulan dito sa ENDERUN colleges.
So it's exciting to see who's going to get that first dub. But now let's take a look at the bracket and how both of these teams got here and what is at stake for both of these squads. Yesterday, we already saw some good playoff actions, but this is the road to finals, Kiko. Let's walk through it.
Yes, kahapon nakita natin the upsets rock the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup, kung saan nakita natin the EAC Generals and also the Guangming Flying Dragons defeating the top-seeded St. Clair Saints at ang JRU Heavy Bombers. Makikita natin talaga na bilog ang bola.
So no one has advanced yet into the next round. And in this game, the Benilde Blazers have a twice-to-beat advantage over the Umak Herons. But now let's take a look at the Benilde Blazers' last game and see how they could carry that over here to this game.
Well, we saw Benilde Blazers defeat the Olfu Phoenix 90-63. A big difference there is the first half. They started strong in the first half. That's why they took a 26-point lead, and from there, it's complete domination for the Benilde Blazers and giving a chance for other players to really step up and make their case in this tournament.
Kiko, we know Benilde to have such a star-studded lineup. Who do we need to watch out for here?
For the Benilde Blazers, makikita natin si Matt Hukom, who really performed well last time around, and also si Bondaha.
So now let's take it over to the other side of the timeline. That's the University of Makati Herons and what they have done in their previous game.
Umak defeated the LPU Pirates in the play-in competition 94-85. A big factor there is their fourth quarter points, kung saan kumana sila ng 25 points compared to just 18. And as you can see the stats, they dominated their boards 47-32, and of course the assist department 24-19.
We know Umak has a lot of guard play that could get onto the court and contribute quickly. Who are those guys that we need to watch?
First of all, we could see ang key player nila, si Yano Laksarum, who finished with 22 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists, including 4 out of 9 from the 3-point. So let's see if he will be able to duplicate that effort.
So let's find out what they're going to do in this matchup. But for both of these teams, what's going to be the key?
For both teams, nakikita natin ang Benilde Blazers, they must use their depth to their advantage. While yung Umak naman, they must stick to their system and find their open man para makakana ng 3 points.
So now let's take it over to our courtside reporter, Bianca Tagarda, for a quick report.
Justin and Kiko, best foot forward. Ayan ang mantra ng Benilde Blazers for this quarterfinals para makapasok daw agad sa semifinals. Samantalang ito naman yung Umak Herons. Nagkwentuhan ng top 5 blocker natin na si Joshua Barrelo na may unti daw siyang hinihintang sakit sa kanyang tuhod. So let's see kung paano niya madadalhin yung sakit na yun into this ball game. Justin and Kiko.
Thank you for that report, Bianca. You know, injuries always play a part, especially in the playoff series where Umak here, if they lose, that's it for their Nextman Cup stint. But if they win, they force a game 2. How big is that Joshua Baruelo loss for them?
Well, si Baruelo, alam natin when it comes to front line, lamang ang Benilde. And Baruelo plays a critical role para sa Umak's chances here. So if without Baruelo, 100% medyo advantage na ang Benilde Blazers in this game.
You know, Benilde is a championship squad. They know what it takes to win a championship. Do you think they're going to come in here and end the series right away?
Well, definitely I feel that Benilde, if you see their lineup right now, yung roster, talagang kompleto sila ngayon, and I think they will go for the kill in this game.
So let's find out and not wait any further as we will see kung sinong mananalo between both of these teams. But now let's take it over to, we'll stay here, but for Benilde, as we can see here, they have a pretty strong five that they're looking like they're putting on the floor.
Yeah, makikita natin, of course, their top scorer, si Gio Gonzaga, and also si Iril Galas will be playing here, so that's an important factor para sa Benilde Blazers.
So let's take it over to our venue announcer for the starting five.
Good to see you again here. Blazers. Head guard number 1, Arlie Podador. The other guard number 4, Ralph Balikig. Starting at forward number 15, Matthew Hukom. Other forward number 77, Ron Go. And at center number 33, Gio Gonzaga. Head coach for the Blazers is Ren Noriega. And now for the University of Makati Herons. Head guard number 6, Yanu Laksarum. At forward number 10, Sean Tesokan. Other guard number 12, Von Roldan. Also at forward number 29, Aki Valinya. And at center number 31, Rigorn Jimena. Head coach for the Herons is Noy Pido. Game officials are John Lasigas, Dennis Stolik, and Mon Leantada. With Commissioner Salvador Cortez Jr. Pinoyliga is a proud member of SBP, Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas.
As the starting five of both squads now on the floor, this is the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup presented by the Shawarma Shack. It is the quarterfinals between the University of Makati Herons and the Benilde Blazers. The Benilde Blazers hold a twice-to-beat advantage over the University of Makati. Kiko, how big of a advantage is it when you have a twice-to-beat advantage?
Well, one thing is you can relax a bit, but not totally. Kasi may dagdag na pressure yan if you do have the twice-to-beat advantage, meaning you can't afford to lose. If you lose, you give that momentum to the other team.
And if you're the University of Makati, you have nothing to lose here. You're going to want to play your best game. But if you're the team with your back against the wall, what would be your game plan early in the game?
Well, first, I should play good defense, tough defense. Paramdam mo sa Benilde na you're here to play and not just an accessory to their success. So kailangan gawin mo tough defense, show them that you're here and hindi kayo mag-roll over and die sa amin.
As Jimena will miss that layup, ball is loose, ball is recovered. It's still with the black shirts. Tesokan goes through the middle, kicks out. Roldan takes the bump, he floats, no good. And the rebound will go to Benilde, and they're pushing. Balikig, binigay kay Gio Gonzaga, reverse layup, no good. And the basketball will go, and an early foul will be called as the Benilde Blazers will go to the free throw line early in this game. And present for the Benilde Blazers is Coach Pao.
Oh yes, an added plus diyan. Siyempre, alam natin si Coach Pao, one of the young minds sa basketball na makikita natin na magaling talaga sa mga discarding pagdating sa collegiate basketball. But, of course, siyempre si Coach Pito din, hindi magpapatalo yan. A veteran also in collegiate basketball. So makikita natin na he's ready to steer his team to victory.
As Ronji Go will make 2 free throws as we send it over to Bianca Tagarda quickly for a good point.
Justin and Kiko, it's always been a trial and error for Umak Herons in Sabi niyo kasi advertisements ng small businesses kagaya ng pagbibenta ng mga pag-buy and sell ng mga kotse. Pero hindi rin ito naging madali for him. So marami siyang pinagdaanan before he could step from one business to another. Kung saan matutulong siya. And today, as their captain, Enzo compares the small business journey to do things. Saying, ang basketball ay parang business ko. May mga araw na nagkakaroon at may mga araw na papatuloy. This quarter's day today is that day that Enzo believes na papapasok ko. Justin and Kiko.
Thank you for that quick report, Bianca, showing that our student athletes are not just student and athletes, they're also some businessmen in there.
Yes, definitely. Siyempre, kailangan naghahanda na sila life after basketball. Hindi kasi basketball pang habang buhay yan.
As that man right there, Gio Gonzaga, will hit that shot, but his celebration will be a little bit too much as he says sorry to his squad. As the University of Makati down 4 early in the game here.
I'm wondering, wala si, hindi nila ginawang first 5 si Enzo Montecastro or kaya si Rosales, and they're sticking with Roldan and Tesocan in their guard. And speaking of Rosales, pumasok na ngayon si Rosales.
As Axel Rosales will enter the game, as Tesocan will exit the game, and we'll hear a mouthful from Coach Pido. As Benilde here off to a strong start. Yesterday in our Pinoyliga Nextman Cup playoff series, we saw some upsets all day long, Kiko.
Yeah, upsets. We couldn't believe those games, no? But then we saw the heart of those underdogs reigning supreme. That's why they won those games.
Gonji Go will go down to Gonzaga, and Gonzaga a 4-0 run for Benilde.
And this is what I'm saying, the front court is the advantage of the Benilde Blazers kasi mag-equal lang yung guards ng Umak and Benilde, but the advantage of Benilde will go to the front court.
And Benilde on a tear right now on the defensive end, pressing full court, absolutely hyped up every time they get a steal. And let's see if they can continue to convert on offense here as they're up 6-0 early in this first. Balikig, binigay kay Gonzaga. Gonzaga DHO to Hukom. Now it's with Ronji Go. Go goes high-low to Gonzaga. Gonzaga working his way through. And he will draw a foul. And ball will stay with Benilde. And right now, we're seeing the University of Makati have a flat start, Kiko.
Yes, medyo tentative sila sa mga galaw. Medyo nagdadalawang isip sila sa mga pasa nila. While yung Benilde Blazers, all guns blazing talaga sila. That's why they are up 6-0.
As the basketball will find Ronji. Go, 3, no. Hukom with the rebound. Hukom, right-hand scoop off the glass. It is good. It's that kind of day here for the Benilde Blazers as they're up 8-0 early. Umak, can they finally break the press of Benilde? Roldan manning the point guard duties for the Black Shirts. Jimena now at the baseline. Jimena looking for a teammate. Jimena still looking for a teammate. DHO to Roldan, but that will be a foul on Ralph Baligig.
Well, I feel that Umak didn't expect na magpe-press agad ang Benilde Blazers early on. That's why they were caught flat-footed here in this first quarter. Pero they have to adjust right now. It's almost 3 minutes almost have been gone by in this quarter.
Laksarum naghahanap ng kampe. Nahanap si Roldan. Roldan asking for a screen here. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Roldan drives baseline. He stops. He pops. Yes, sir. Good looking shot there from Von Roldan.
Medyo nahirapan pa si Roldan doon, but he was able to create some opening. That's why he was able to put up the shot.
Balikig, binigay kay Hukom. Hukom splits the D and goes all the way to the cup and converts.
Itong si Hukom, he finished with 13 points, 4 rebounds last time around, and he was adjusted as the best player. Mukhang ikukontinue yung ginagawa niya.
And Yano Laksarum picking off where he left off in their previous game, having a 20-point performance as Umak now showing a full court press of their own. Balikig will lose the basketball, and Umak all of the sudden have some life in him.
Oh yes, nakita natin na nag-settle down sila. Ito sinasabi natin, nagulat sila dun sa naging depensa ng Benilde. But then, after realizing that, hey, hindi pa ganun kalayo ang laban, they settled down and now they got the ball back.
Basketball with Rosales, shoots a 3 off. Basketball will go to Gonzaga, or Ronji Go, sorry. And here comes Balikig, binigay kay Gio Gonzaga. Now it's with Matthew Hukom. Hukom swings. 14 seconds on the ticker. Balikig, long 3, gets the shooter's touch. And like I said earlier, it's that kind of day for Benilde.
Mukhang maganda ang gising ng mga Benilde Blazers. That's why they're on top. And right now, naagaw na naman.
Daha, butter! Ernest Daha, you can write that check and you know it's going to be cash, as Ernest Daha does not waste any time and made Makati know that he is around. 16-4. Benilde up big here in the first quarter. Welcome back mga kaliga. The University of Makati Herons down big here, but the Benilde Blazers off to a fiery start in the first quarter. 16-4, not even halfway through the first quarter, Kiko.
Oh yes, medyo maganda nga yung sabi nga nila, guns blazing for the Benilde Blazers, and that is what they are showing right now. Nagsimula na rin mag-init ang kamay ni Ernest Daha. Expect more from him in this game.
Monte Castro, binigay kay Valinia. Now it's Diano Laksarum, fires a long one short. And the rebound will go to Ralph Balikig. 16-4. Halfway through the first. Balikig at the point guard position here, gives it to Matthew Hukom. Hukom pulls up for a three-pointer. Yes, sir! Matthew Hukom continues the fiery start here of Benilde.
7 points for Hukom, including 1 3-pointer. Lamang na sila, 19-4. And he's actually leading the scoring parade for Benilde Blazers and outscoring the entire Umak team.
19-4, yes, that's correct. The CSB Blazers absolutely on a tear right now. As Enzo Monte Castro will be called for an 8-second violation. And Umak can't seem to do anything right here.
Just when we thought na nag-settle down sila, mukhang hindi pa tapos ang parang nasa cloud 9 pa rin sila ngayon, and parang teka, kailangan nyo nang gumising.
As Muling Tapang has entered the game for Benilde. Finds Matthew Hukom, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Daha pulls up for a 3. My goodness, Ernest Daha with an absolutely crazy shot there.
And ito sinasabi natin, Ernest Daha nagsisimula ng mag-init. Back-to-back threes for Daha, including isang 3-point shot naman kay Matthew Hukom. And look at the score, 22-4.
22-4. That is correct. The University of Makati here needs to find a solution, and they need to find it quick before this gets out of hand. As Axel Rosales will get rejected. Ball is now with Valinia. They kick out to Monte Castro. And another turnover and a 3-second violation will be called here on Umak as we take a look at the LGR rebound of the game. Yano Laksarom with the 2 of the 4 points they have here in this game, as Kasan and Chauncey Rodriguez will enter the game for Jimena and Aki Valinia.
And this is the first time that we'll be seeing Chauncey Rodriguez after a long while. Galing siya sa injury, and let's see if he will be able to affect the game.
As Nico Muling Tapang will bring down the basketball. Now it's back with him. Muling tapang, uses a screen, swings to Hukom. Hukom launches. No. Ball will go back to Benilde there, but Benilde will turn it back over to the Herons.
And right now, 22-4, nakita natin itong bench ng Benilde. Ang daming talented players waiting for their chance to be put in the game. So let's see kung paano sasagot ang Umak. And right now, turnover na naman for them. But fortunately, they have that basketball.
3-on-1 advantage. Chauncey Rodriguez will convert the fast break opportunity here and finally put some points up on the board as they're down by 16. Muling tapang works his way through, kicks out to Arciaga. No. Arciaga will get his own rebound and he will convert.
Arciaga, I've talked to him before the game. Sabi nga niya, he's not 100%, he's still recovering sa ankle injury. But right now, nakikita natin, parang hindi galing sa injury, masigla pa rin tong si Arciaga.
As Laksarum with the ball, now it's with Rosales. Monte Castro works his way through, goes down to Chauncey Rodriguez, he will miss. And here comes Matthew Hukom. Hukom the other way, he will draw the foul. And just like that, CSB just continues to put the pressure on the Herons here as SJ Moore will come into the game.
You know, I have talked earlier about si Arciaga. No? I've seen him play before. Ang laki ng pinayat niya. Mukhang fit na talaga siya for basketball.
Muling tapang, binigay kay Daha. Daha launches. Cash money!
Let's go home! Oh my goodness. Tatlong 3-point shots na pinapaulan ni Daha. And, you know, it's his game.
My goodness, Ernest Daha just continues to shoot at a high level here, not just in this game. Oh my goodness, what a block there by Irel Galas. Pull up from Yano Laksarum, that's money. As Yano Laksarum has 4 points of the 8 of Umak here in this first quarter.
Pahirapan yung mga basket ng Umak, pero for Benilde, parang ang dali-dali ng basketball sa kanila.
Galas, DHO to Daha, back to Muling Tapang. Muling Tapang drives, kicks out to Daha. Another one, cash money! Ernest Daha continues to write checks that he could definitely cash.
4 3-pointers, Justin. Kahit ako hindi ko magagawa ng 4 na sunod.
SJ Moore will waltz his way through the cup, but he will draw the foul. But Ernest Daha was wide open. I was ready for SJ Moore to kick it out.
My goodness. Iba talaga ang Benilde. They came into this game na talagang with one mission, and that is to go to the semifinals.
As SJ Moore at the free throw stripe. SJ Moore, despite being on a lot of trending things on social media, is still one phenomenal basketball player. That's one thing that we could all agree on. As he will make the second free throw. As Monte Castro will shoot a long one, that's no good. Kasan will miss as well, and here comes SJ Moore. SJ Moore will stop on a dime. We'll give it to Nico Muling Tapang. Muling Tapang drives all the way to the cup, off the glass, no good. But look who's there, Jesse Arciaga will convert for 2.
4 points for Arciaga, and yan yung mga laro niya, talagang inside the basket, pick up those loose balls. He's doing his job.
Muling Tapang will get the steal, and Irel Galas will continue this parade of baskets for Benilde.
Wow.
They're up 18, sorry. And Monte Castro will miss. And here comes Benilde once again. Galas all the way to the cup, no good. And here comes Umak. Laksarum 3, yes sir, and they finally break double digits there.
And that is the first 3-point shot made by Umak in this game. We all know that Umak can shoot the lights out, pero wala. Hindi pumuputok yung kanilang mga tira because of the defense of the Benilde Blazers that affected their set plays for this game.
36-11. The Benilde Blazers absolutely on a tear on a Sunday afternoon. Medyo hindi ata sila nabusog sa breakfast nila.
Oo, baka mamaya, may mga ganong araw talaga na parang pagising mo, parang hindi mo feel maglaro or parang hindi mo feel na swerte mo. Pero kung tsatsagain nyo, talagang kaya nyo manalo.
As Irel Galas will convert first of two. 37-11. Yes, that's correct. 37-11 here in the first quarter. As Galas will hit the other one as they're up by 27 points in the first quarter. As Rosales will dribble up the baseline or sideline, excuse me. Jimena will pump fake and let players fly by and convert for two.
And then that's a good shot for Umak, but let's see if they will be able to start a comeback here with less than 10 seconds remaining.
Muling tapang, siya may hawak ng bola. 5 seconds left to shoot. Muling tapang, swings to Daha. Daha, another one, butter! Ernest Daha breaks the 40-point mark in the first quarter for the Benilde Blazers as they are blazing their way through this game. Ernest Daha putting on an absolute clinic on how you shoot that basketball. 41 to Benilde Blazers, 13 to Umak Herons. We'll be back with the rest of this ball game. An absolute light show here from Ernest Daha and company as they have been shooting stars in the ENDERUN College Titan Gym. 41-13. Yes, that's correct. The Benilde Blazers scored 41 points in the first quarter, Kiko.
Yeah, this barrage of points from Benilde Blazers has really affected the Umak Herons with the way they play and the way they shoot in this first quarter. Let's see if they will be able to bounce back, but not that way.
And Irel Galas will bring the lead of Benilde up to 30 here as another steal almost from Benilde. And the Umak Herons can't seem to find anything, but Enzo Montecastro there will finally put some points on the board.
But medyo wala yata sa play nila yun, no? Biglang tumira si Enzo Montecastro. But let's see if this will start something bright or something great for Umak.
As Benilde gives it to Daha once more, in and out.
Unang mintes ni Daha for the 3-point shot.
Unang mintes pero parang hindi ayaw pa umintes ng bola doon as Enzo Montecastro will give it to Irel Galas practically. But let's take a quick break from the action and take it to Bianca Tagarda.
Justin and Kiko, talagang mararamdaman mong summer na dahil sa init ng araw. Sakto dahil inilahat din sa akin ni Ralph Balikig of the Benilde Blazers how much he misses the sea breeze from his hometown Sikihor. Para kay Ralph, kamakailan lang daw ay bumisita sila ng kanyang kiwits doon wherein they got to bond and enjoy. And I quote, yung feeling na may freedom ka, yun ang nararamdaman ko sa dagat. At itong feeling na to ay nararamdaman ko lang din sa pagbabasketball, says Ralph. Pero sa araw na ito, hindi freedom or relaxation ang nararamdaman ng Blazers, but the eagerness to win and still off the next spot at kitang-kita naman natin from their dominating first quarter performance. Kiko and Justin.
Thank you for that report, Bianca. Kiko, no? Iba talaga pag nag-bond na kayo ng teammates mo, tapos sa Sikihor pa, no?
Oo, sarap nun no? Tayo kailan tayo hindi, Diyos. But then, I have to agree with what you said kasi malaking bagay yung bonding na yun kasi doon mabibuild yung trust nyo with each other for every time you pass the ball.
As we take a look here, 45-16. About a minute and 10 seconds have gone by here in the second quarter. as we have an officials review. As we take this moment to thank everybody that make the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup possible. That's Pinoyliga.com, Smart Sports, Buffalo's Wings and Things. We are live on pusop.com and on the official YouTube page of Pinoy Liga, LGR, Diamonds Yokohama Tires, and of course the Pinoy Liga Nextman Cup is presented by the Shawarma Shack. I am Justin Alfonso alongside Kiko Malikdem, and the third person of our panel is Bianca Tagarda as the Benilde Blazers. Ano kaya kinain nila for breakfast, no, Kiko? Gusto ko malaman para ganyan pa natin laro ko pag naglalaro ko ng pickleball.
O yun nga, pickleball naman sa'yo.
Oh.
Pero ang ganda ng laro nila, makikita mo yung pagpasok pa lang nila, talagang seryoso na yung kanilang tingin, and they really want to win this game big time.
Makati with the basketball. Yano pulls up for a three. In and out. And the rebound will go to Benilde, but a foul will be called, and it will still go the Blazers' way. As right now on the floor for Benilde, it's Harke, Abad, SJ Moore, Muling Tapang, and Galas. And para naman for Umak, it's Jimena, Montecastro, Valinia, Laksarum, and Rosales as SJ Moore will join the three party. My goodness, Benilde just can't seem to miss today.
Grabe na, no? So talagang makikita mo talaga nagkakahawaan na sila. Once one waxes hot, pati yung mga kakampi mo, papasok na rin.
As Jimena will convert for two down low. Still down by 30 points here in this game. Gala, siya may hawak ng bola binigay kay Muling Tapang. Now it's with Harke. Harke, DHO SJ Moore. Moore gives it back to Muling Tapang. 5 seconds on the ticker. Muling Tapang gives to Galas. Galas pump fakes. Galas drives all the way to the rim. My goodness, that's a 50-point mark now for CSB.
A high-scoring one for CSB and a low-scoring one for the Umak.
My goodness, what a game coming from Benilde here. As Laksarum will try to answer some of the woes here. Montecastro will make his way through. Dumps it down to Jimena. Jimena goes all the way to the cup, off the glass, no good. And the rebound will go to Benilde. And here comes Muling Tapang. Binigay kay Harke. Harke pulls up. Can he join? No. And Montecastro will get the rebound here. Enzo will go all the way to the cup in full attack mode. And he won't convert for two.
Sometimes you really need to start things for your team para sila din ganahan, and I like what Montecastro did because siya nang nagsimula, may initiative siya.
And SJ Moore will shoot a three, no good. CSB still up by 30 here as Montecastro will pull up for a three, no good. Rebound will go to SJ Moore, and that's going to be a foul on Aki Valinia. 50-20 as we have some substitutions on the floor as we take a look at the Buffalo's Wings and Things defensive play of the game, brought to you by Irel Galas as Bon Roldan will come into the game for Enzo Montecastro.
And we haven't seen the shadow sa loob ng court si Baruelo, and apparently talagang mukhang ayaw nila isugal muna si Baruelo.
Ooh, what a beautiful take there, but Abad will get the miss. Abad will fight his way down low, but he won't finish. And another whistle has been called by our officials here. As we have a few whistles in the last few possessions here. Players getting physical. As Christian Abad down low won't be able to convert. As we have Lance Ronquillo coming into the game for Benilde as well. Rosales with the basketball, dribbling up the sideline. Rosales in trouble, finds Laksarum. Now it's with Roldan. Roldan, no. And the rebound will go to Harke. Harke gives it up to Muling Tapang. Now it's with Ronquillo. Ronquillo, DHO to Harke, now finds Christian Abad for three. Yes, sir!
And this is what we are saying. One, nag-init na yung kamay ni Daha and Hukom, susunod na yung ibang mga kampi.
Rosales will try to force his way through, but that's a wild shot. Basketball is thrown out of bounds by Benilde. A 33-point lead for the Benilde Blazers here, as we're almost halfway through the second quarter. CSB on an absolute tear, on pace to a 100-point game here, as a foul has been called on the Umak, and it will go to the Benilde Blazers once again. As we take a look at the team foul story, the Herons all the way up to 14 fouls already, and there's still 5 minutes and 27 seconds left to go in the second quarter. And for the Blazers, it's only one team foul, as Vanguardia will inbound the basketball for the Blazers. Lance Ronquillo manning the point guard duties, the smallest man on the court, will give it up to Ajarque. No good. Rebound will go to Von Roldan. Roldan going the other way. Roldan working his way through, looking for a teammate, finds Yano Laksarum. Laksarum launches a downtown. No. And basketball will go to Benilde. Lance Ronquillo being a journeyman as well in the NCAA ranks. Now we see him as a Benilde Blazer. Smallest man on the court, probably the biggest heart as he dribbles his way through the defense there. Ortega will go all the way to the rim. I mean, my goodness, any player Benilde puts into the game, Kiko, gumagawa sila agad.
Oh yes. Right now, parang almost every player who have played sa Benilde in this game have scored, except na lang siguro si Potador, si Harke, and then si Ronquillo. Sila na lang talaga hindi pa gumagawa, pero once they get their touches, I'm pretty sure that they will be able to also join the offensive parade.
As the inbound will go to Umak. Tesocan will lose the basketball, but good thing Yano Laksarum was there. Jimena trying to find Rosales. He gets it to him. They go down low to Valinia, but that's going to be a foul on Lance Ronquillo, as the Umak Herons were trying to take advantage of that size difference.
Oh yes, and makikita natin talaga ngayon na yung Benilde Blazers are yung confidence is up high, while yung Umak trying to grow for form.
The Sokan will dribble his way through the middle, but he will draw the foul, as that's the fourth team foul now on Benilde. Just like that, a minute ago it was only one team foul for Benilde. Now it's all the way up to 4, as Umak will inbound at the baseline. Enzo Montecastro back in the ball game here. Montecastro swings. They go down low now, and another foul. That will bring Benilde to the penalty.
Well, both teams are in the penalty, but for Umak, this is a big opportunity for them to add to their points total. They're down by 35 points. And of course, they don't want to have this or to see them down by big margin. So, dahan-dahanin nila to. Hopefully, they'll be able to come back and inch closer.
As Von Roldan at the free throw line here. Umak Herons have a big task at hand if they're going to come back into this game, as Lance Ronquillo will bring down the basketball for the Blazers. Ronquillo. Pinigay Ortega. Now it's with Vanguardia. Vanguardia. One more to Ortega. Ortega pulls up for a 3. Yes, sir! You cannot leave any of the white shirts open in this game.
And that is the third three-point shot of Benilde Blazers in this quarter. You are leaving the players alone, free. Talagang titirahan ka nila.
And another whistle has been called here. That's going to be on Dale Ortega. And the Umak Herons will shoot free throws here, as a 36-point lead right now for CSB.
My goodness. Mapapansin natin Justin na ang Umak Herons, they're known for their outside shooting. Pero for today, isang 3-point shot pa lang ang naipapasok nila.
Wow. As Laksarum will hit the second free throw. 58-24. The guys with the ball up big. Ortega, binigay kay Ronquillo. Now it's with Go. Jarque goes down the lane, finds Vanguardia. Vanguardia will go all the way to the cup, and that's going to be a foul. 2 more free throws coming for Benilde.
You know, I don't want to be in the shoes of Coach Pito ngayon. Kasi parang you're trying to find a way on how to solve a big problem, and that problem is too big. Parang ngayon pa lang, paano ko yung gagawin ko sa halftime break?
Gonna be a lot of adjustments for the Umak Herons going down this game, as we have a warning on Coach Pido for unsportsmanlike behavior here, as Vanguardia a chance to build upon their lead here, and they do. The lead is back up to 36 points here, and we're only in the second quarter, Kiko.
Oh yes, parang ilan pa ba kailangan na i-shoot ng Benilde for them to come back here at you know, another injured board there, yung gitna naman.
Si Shawarma Shack naman ngayon.
Shawarma Shack.
Kahapon si Smart eh. Buti na lang naayos natin. Okay na si Smart ngayon.
Yes, naayos na.
Okay na si Smart. Next time na may sumipa ng sign natin, papasok na rin ako sa game.
Pero one thing that I noticed for you, Mac, talagang they are, you know, it's like their ego or their pride has been deflated early on. Parang they need more air para parang maglaro ulit, kasi kung ganito talagang tatambakan and knowing Benilde, they won't stop until the final buzzer.
As Yano Laksaroma will hit the pair of free throws for the Herons. Ronquillo commanding instructions to his squad. Now it's with Jarque. Ronquillo gives it to Go. Go goes to Vanguardia. Vanguardia will drive all the way to the cup. Right hand scoop off the glass. That's good.
And Vanguardia also adding on to the total 3 points na naibabuslo ni Vanguardia.
Roldan working his way on the defense. Now it's with Yano Laksarum. Laksarum asking for a screen. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Laksarum kicks out to Roldan. Roldan shoots it. Roldan a hit. That's a big three-pointer here for Umak.
And that is another way to really open the defense, kasi kung ganito talaga mahigpit yung depensa ng Benilde sa loob, they need someone for Umak to really shoot the lights out, and then magkakaroon ng opportunity for the other players of Umak to really go straight to the hoop and drive.
As Dale Ortega at the free throw line here for Benilde. And we have Gavin Kua in the basketball game for the Blazers here. As Dale Ortega has 2 free throws here. As Jimena looks like he's limping, coming back to the bench. As Dale Ortega will hit the first of 2 free throws. 63-29, 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in this first half. The Blazers up big as Ortega will make the second. So far on the floor for Umak is Tesocan, Roldan, Montecastro, Casan, and Laksarum will shoot a 3. He will not hit, and basketball will be fought for. And the basketball will stay with Umak as Gavin Kua hustles his way for the basketball. Basketball with Tesocan. Tesocan gives it to Roldan. 9 seconds on the clock. And a block by Vanguardia. And the basketball, though, will stay with Umak as Monte Castro will drive. He will kick. They go one more. Tesocan 3. Yes, sir. That's what they need. Sean Tesocan with a good time shot.
Nakadalawa ng 3-point shots na ang Makati or Umak in this quarter. Maybe this will start a run for them.
Go will fire a 3. That's short. And a foul will be called on Sean Tesocan. And these are the type of fouls you don't want to commit when you're trying to come back to a game.
Oh, yeah. Every opportunity or every possession counts. Yung mga ganyan, hindi kailangan ng Umak yan. Sila yung nagkahabol eh. And you just give the other team a chance to add on to their point total and hindi kailangan ng Umak yan.
As our officials will take a look at that previous play. As the Benilde Blazers up big here, 32-point lead for the white shirts, and the Umak Herons trying to make a comeback here in the second quarter as things are looking better on the offensive end. It's all about getting stops now. As we are here right now at the ENDERUN College Titan Gym in the city of Taguig. So kung malapit lang kayo, punta na po kayo dito as we have 2 more games after this. As we take a look at exactly what happened here. See their players fighting for the basketball. As Vanguardia will hit that first one. As the Benilde Blazers, if they win this game, they will move on to the semifinals. And if the Umak Herons complete a comeback in this game, they will force a game 2. But that man right there, Ronji Go, has different plans for the Blazers.
Well, they're out-rebounded, they're out-hustled. Things are not going well for the Umak. Kailangan they have to regroup well this halftime. So let's see ano yung cards under the sleeve of Coach Pido.
As Ronji Go shoot another free throw there. And a foul will be called on Angelo Vanguardia. And the basketball will go to the Herons. 66-32, a minute and 16 seconds left here in the first half. A lot of whistles being called here late in our first half. As the Umak Herons will finally break the press of Benilde, and they will dump it down, but they will miss. Basketball will go to Ronji Go. And here comes Ortega. Ortega splits the defense, goes down to Kua, and Kua will not get an attempt up as the ball is swiped away. But the ball will stay with the Blazers.
And right na makikita nga natin, Aki Balinya, or si Baruelo has not seen action, and that is a big factor also for Umak. Wala silang inside presence.
Ronquillo will go down low. Now they kick it out to Ortega. Ortega, step back 3. Oh my goodness! What a shot from Dale Ortega. Now bringing the lead of the Herons up to 37. As the Umak Herons will finally inbound. Roldan with the basketball. Roldan still working on the defense here. Gives it to Monte Castro. Monte Castro steps back, gives it to Roldan. 8 seconds left. They give it to Buhay. Buhay, yes sir! Good looking jump shot there from Carl Buhay.
And they are relegated to shooting those mid-range shot, which is yun yung gusto ng Benilde. Low percentage shot and a chance for Benilde to really score.
Kua will miss. Go with the rebound. Go will go up. Go will miss. And a stop for the Umak Herons here to end the first half. But they still have a tall mountain to climb as they are down big against the Benilde Blazers. 69-30 for the Umak Herons. That's the first half. as the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup presented by the Shawarma Shack Playoff Series are in full swing, as we will be back with the rest of this ball game.
With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Di abot ang data! GG bro! Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Sampung taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence, dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
Mga kaliga, I'm here with Nico Muligtapang of the Benilde. Now, Nico, good afternoon sa'yo. This is your second time we've seen you wearing the Benilde jersey here in the Nextman Cup. So, Nico, can you share kung paano ka ba na-welcome ng team on your first training or first day sa dorm?
Una, I'm very happy with my team ngayon. They welcome me with open arms talaga. Kasi yun talaga yung kultura ng team. And I'm really happy I'm really grateful na sila yung kasama ko.
Open arms, parang kanta lang yan ha. But Nico, as a point guard, syempre kailangan kilala mo rin yung teammates mo. Kung to pass the ball to, kailan mo napasa. Ang daming factors na
naman ako kasi like what they said nga, lahat naman sila tinutulungan talaga. Tatanong ako, sasagot ako nila. Lalo na may mga veterano talagang guardia like Jumel Anchete, yun Torres. Umaano lang din ako sa guidance nila. Yeah, okay naman.
Yung mga pangalan na banggit mo, it's passing the legacy on to you. Now, mga kaligayan na muna sa ngayon. Let's go back to the panel.
Thank you for that interview, Bianca Tagarda, as we see Nico Muling Tapang in the Benilde Blazer uniform now, wearing that white and green to perfection as they are up huge here in this game against the Umak Herons. 69 to 34, all thanks to the hot three-point shooting of the CSB Blazers. They have been on an absolute tear from the three-point land. 11 out of 20, 55% from three. The Benilde Blazers has absolutely put on a show, a clinic, may I say, and the Umak Herons trying their best to stay in this game, as it has not been their kind of performance. But how about for Yukiko? What do you think has gone on in this game?
Well, for one, Benilde Blazers started hot. And that is the key sa game. Every time you start hot, you get your chance, your team the opportunity to really, take the lead. Kasi sinasabi nga nila, mas madaling lamang ka sa umpisa kaysa na naghahabol ka. Because once you try to chase and, chase for the other team, at the end, in the end, medyo pagod ka na mahingal ka na. Unlike na ikaw yung lamang sa umpisa. Ikaw yung nagko-control ng game.
As the Umak Herons in the first half only had 11 turnovers in the first half, where the Benilde Blazers took care of the basketball and they only had 4 turnovers. And on the assist category, they also have dominated that. The Benilde Blazers 13 assists, and for the University of Makati only having 7. And the rebounding story as well, 19 rebounds for the Benilde Blazers and 13 for the Umak Herons. And leading the way for the Benilde Blazers is, of course, Ernest Daha with a firing shooting performance. 15 points, 5 out of 6 from the three-point land. And the best scorer right now for the Umak Herons is Yano Laksarum, who currently has 11 points in this game, as he has been one of the bright spots for the Umak Herons. As we take a look at Matthew Hukom, who also has 7 points so far in this game. And the Blazers will begin with the possession. 69-34, it's the second half. Let's play some basketball as Ralph Balikig is back in the game for the Blazers. Balikig binigay kay Gonzaga. Gonzaga gives it to Balikig. Now it's Podador launching. No. And the rebound will go to Hukom. Hukom fighting his way down low. And basketball will stay with the Blazers.
So usually, pag ganitong you're down big, mas excited kang, to go for the hustle, to go for the points. Pero ngayon, ang Umak parang timid pa rin yung laro nila eh.
Balikig, binigay kay Hukom. Now it's with Podador. Balikig, 3, no. And Hukom again with the offensive rebound, and he will convert.
Oh, this is not good for Umak. They're not boxing out. They're not going for the ball. They're allowing Benilde to really go and get those rebounds. Kaya ang hirap nila. If you're the coach of the Benilde Blazers or coach of the Umak Herons, parang mahirapan ka. Ano ba bang kailangan kong gawin? Because right now, they're out-hustled. Kahit natambak na sila, out-hustled pa rin sila.
Yeah, it's a 37-point lead here for the Blazers as Roldan with the basketball here. Roldan making his way through the defense. Pretty stagnant here on the offensive end for the Herons, as Monte Castro now will do something about it, and he will make it.
Now that is what they need. Go and slash to the hoop Hindi yung they're settling for outside jumpers eh. But if a team knows that your strong point is the outside shooting, they will defend your outside shooting. Ang ganun ang ginagawa ng Benilde Blazers. Now for UMAC, they need someone to have the courage to go straight to the hoop and attract the defense.
As Enzo Montecastro here at the line will make that. That will be his 8th point, and he is the second leading scorer here for the Umak Herons. And let's see if he can continue to try and make this way back into this ball game, as Balikig will get another offensive board here for the Blazers. Balikig gives it to Gonzaga. Gonzaga, free throw jumper is good.
And right now, lahat ng ipasok ni Coach Pao Layog sa floor is contributing, whether on defense or offense. And that is their plus. That's why they're leading big here.
Laksarum fires a 3, too strong. And here comes Ralph Balikig. Tries to go down low, but the pass is stolen. And here comes Laksarum. Gives it to Sean Tesokan. Tesokan drives baseline. He stops. He goes up, and he will miss that layup. And here comes the Blazers once again. Hukom will wait for Ralph Balikig. And they call a play. 1-3-1 zone defense here being shown by Umak. Hukom, 3, butter!
Oh man, everything going right for the Benilde Blazers. And now it's 76-37.
39-point lead for the Blazers, but let's see what Bianca Tagarda has to say.
Justin and Kiko pinaglalanda ng inspiring words ni Coach Noy at halftime ng Umak Herons after an unproductive and passive performance in the first half. Sabi ni Coach Noy, hindi na daw sila nawawala sa depensa, pero pati na rin sa focus. Kaya sa isang linggo, isang buong araw ang nilalaan natin para sa pagdepensa ninyo. Pero pagdating dito, parang wala lang sila. On the Blazers side of things naman, Coach Pao calls out the players na hindi nagpipilitin sila with 40 points earlier. Makakalimutan na nila kung ano ba talaga ang ginagawa nila. And I quote, let's play Benilde basketball. You're all scoring but not playing. Kaya naman sa second half tayo, let's see what happens with the Justin.
Thank you for that report, Bianca. And Coach Paul Layug's mentality, even being up big against the Herons, is to always stay with Benilde basketball. And I'm sure that's the system that he wants to ingrain in each and every single one of these players.
Oh yes. Makikita natin na despite having a big lead, basketball should never stop. You should continue to play defense and then orchestrate yung parang sinabi, use your system to score points also. Yung ganun ang dapat nangyari. Over sa UMAC naman nakita natin Enzo Montecastro being active, and that is a good sign for UMAC.
As once again, Matthew Hukom will hit another 3, as it seems like the Benilde Blazers just continue to fire away at every chance they get.
You know, I'm interested to know what is the record for the most 3 points made for a team in a single game.
Laksarum, he fires away and answers back. As Yano Laksarum, the leading scorer for the Umak Herons in this ball game. As the CSB Blazers up big time here. As Balikig will go down low. They kick it out to Podador. Yes, sir! You make one, I make one. Don't worry about it. I gotcha. That's the Benilde Blazers mentality right now. As we have some extracurricular activities here in this ball game.
And the officials will be reviewing. I just feel na ang lalim na rin ng frustrations ng UMAC in this game after being down by this big, almost 39 points to be exact, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Kaya konting, kiskisan lang inside the court, talagang mapafrustrate na sila agad eh. So it goes to show na talagang from the start talaga medyo low na yung moral nila, and now with that physicality na nag-a-add, talagang madali silang mainis.
As we take a moment to thank everybody that make our league possible, Pinoyliga.com, Smart Sports, Buffaloes, Wings and Things, PusoP.com, and we are live at the official YouTube page of Pinoyliga. We also want to thank LGR and Taiman's Yokohama Tires as the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup is presented by the Shawarma Shack. I'm Justin Alfonso alongside Kiko Maliknem, and the third person of our panel is Bianca Tagarda as we take a look there. Yano Laksarum very frustrated at the fact of that defense, but the call will stay. And the Umak Herons with the basketball, and let's see if that will put some fire into their gameplay here.
So let's see. Hopefully this will start something new for Umak, but not that way.
As Laksarum will get the ball tipped out of his hands, but fortunately it will go out of bounds and it will stay with the Herons. 12 seconds left on the shot clock here. Box formation from the black shirts. Roldan inbounding, gives it to Buhay. Back with Roldan. Von, 9 seconds left. Roldan will slither his way to the hoop and he will convert for 2.
Slowly but surely, Umak is getting their confidence up. But then, kailangan nila mag-play ng tight defense here to be able to whittle this lead down.
Hukom will shoot a 3, no good. Ball is loose, ball is fought for. And Roldan will get it. And here comes Enzo Montecastro. Montecastro will dump down to Yano Laksarum. And a quick 4-0 run here for the Herons.
Oh yes, they should not look at the score, just focus on playing basketball. And sooner or later, makikita nila, uy, this big 39-point lead can be down to just 30 and then mamaya 20 na lang. Just focus on scoring and playing basketball.
Yano Laksarum continuing to be the man for the Herons as he converts that free throw. 5-0 run here for Umak. Let's see if Benilde can answer quickly. Galas with the basketball. Gives it to Nico Muling Tapang. They swing one more. Three-pointer is launched. Three-pointer is good. Zenrik Harke will hit that 3.
Parang lahat na nakascore na except for Ronquillo and Kua, I think, for Benilde Blazers.
Muling Tapang dumps down and the Blazers will turn it over. 85-48, 37-point lead for the Benilde Blazers. 4 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in this third quarter. For the Herons right now, it's Roldan, Montecastro, Rodriguez, Buhay, and Laksarum. And for Benilde, it's Go, Harke, Muling Tapang, Galas, Daha. As mid-range is no good there, and basketball will go to Benilde. As Jesse Arceaga will come into the game for Ronji Go. As the Blazers looking to maybe make this into a 40-point lead here with a three-pointer. As Galas will fire away, in and out. Rebound will go to Chauncey Rodriguez, and here comes Umak. Rodriguez challenges the defense, get the bump, and 2 for Chauncey Rodriguez.
I like how Umak is playing right now. Even though they're down, they're still playing defense. But hopefully, they will be able to close out yung mga three-point shooters ng Benilde because for the past few plays like this, nakakatira sila ng three-point shots.
As Ernest Daha will miss that three-pointer. He's now 5 out of 7 from 3. As Enzo Montecastro will hit that shot, and just like that, Umak here finding some life in their game as Montecastro will fire another one. He will hit a quick 6-0 run here, brought to you by Enzo Montecastro.
This is what we are saying. Focus on playing basketball, playing good defense. Sooner or later, mapapansin nyo yung big lead. Mababababaan yan. Hopefully, 25 onwards.
Enzo Montecastro, hand up, but man down still, as the University of Makati bidding their way to come back in this game.
Di mo tayo makakabenta. Yes! Don't worry. Be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
We have seen miracle stories happen in the sport of basketball. And the Umak Herons here have definitely put in their raffle ticket, and maybe sila ang mabubunot ng basketball gods to write a new miracle story and come back and win this game.
Well, we never know. Bilog ang basketball, but UMAC needs to be consistent in their defense and or on offense for them to be able to come back here.
And that is a turnover and another stop here for the Herons. 29-point lead for Benilde. Used to be 39, but the UMAC Herons here finding some life in the third quarter. Montecastro, binigay kay Buhay, back to Montecastro. Enzo, he drives, he kicks. Roldan, pump fakes, goes all the way to the cup. He will draw the foul. That's 2 free throws.
Oh, like what we said earlier, no? Makikita natin, aggressive na rin itong UMAC ongoing driving to the basket, and that is what they need. And hopefully, mapababa pa nila ng gusto to. But then, like what I said, huwag muna nila tignan yung scoreboard dahil pag natignan nila yung scoreboard, it seems impossible na makabalik.
As Roldan will miss that first free throw. A chance here to just add some points and slowly come back into this game. You have to hit your free throws. As Roldan smiling and will hit the second. 85-57 here. As Umak will draw the turnover, and Kiko Malikdem is about to check into the game. That's him that passed that basketball.
Oh yes, I will unretire.
There we go. Coach, pasok na po ito.
Pwede pang college.
Ayan. As Montecastro now with the basketball. Rodriguez, DHO to Roldan. Roldan stops, steps back. 12 seconds left to shoot. Roldan still with the basketball. Kicks out to Laksarum. 3, in and out. That would have been a big time shot there for Umak, but Umak will retain the basketball. As we have 14 seconds left on the ticker here. Laksarum inbounding at the sideline. Triangle formation, 1 out for Umak. Laksarum gives it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez finds Montecastro. Montecastro drives baseline. Montecastro kicks out. Laksarum launches. No good. Buhay. No. And Arciaga will get the rebound. And here comes Benilde. Muling tapang. Will stop and pass. But a beautiful pass down low to Dale Ortega.
That was a good pass. Instead of taking that shot, he recognized that Ortega was free downstairs. That's why he was able to see him.
Ooh, what a beautiful move from Enzo Montecastro there.
Montecastro has been the source of strength para dito sa UMAC in this game. Lalo na sa quarter na to, that's why they're slowly but surely coming back.
Muling tapang asking for a screen. 10 seconds left. Muling tapang will give it down low to Jarque. And just like that, the Benilde Blazers just easing their way into the paint.
And the Benilde Blazers was able to break down the defense of UMAC, allowing Jarque for that basket.
Roldan with the basketball. He bumps, gives it to Buhay. Buhay pops up for a 3. No. And here comes Benilde. Daha with the basketball, gives it to Dale Ortega. They're going the other way. Ortega will go down low. They kick it out to Muling Tapang. Daha, one more extra pass. Ortega kicks out to Jarque. One more to Muling Tapang. And look at the ball movement coming from Benilde. But Arciaga will just scratch his head with that one.
Napakamot ng ulo si Arciaga on that one.
As Montecastro will miss that gimme. 22 seconds left. Game clock and shot clock practically the same here. As Muling Tapang will slow things down. 89-59. 30-point lead for the Blazers. Daha, 3, in and out. 4 seconds on the clock. And look who is there. Dale Ortega will make that shot And just like that, it's a 91-59 lead. The Benilde Blazers already up to 91 points, and we still have one more quarter left to go.
Oh yes, what a great quarter for Umak, but then bumawi naman ang Benilde towards the end. That's why the Benilde Blazers still holds this huge lead.
91, the Benilde Blazers, 59 to Umak Herons. We'll be back with the fourth quarter.
Don't worry! Be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only.
And the Benilde Blazers with a smart play of the game. Nico Muling Tapang finds Dale Ortega down low as the Umak Herons here has a last 10 minutes to try and make something happen. Rosales pulls up for a three, in and out. Ball is tapped, ball is loose, and it will find the hands of Rosales once again. Axel against SJ Moore. Rosales goes opposite. Rosales will draw the foul, and he will shoot 2 free throws. As the CSB Blazers here bidding their way into the semifinals, and that's what championship basketball is all about. As we take it over to Bianca Tagarda with a quick report.
Justin and Kiko, sabi nga ni Coach Martin, nagagawin natin kung makashoot sila ng isa, titira tayo ng dalawa. Kung makashoot ulit sila, ay titira tayo ng tatlo. That's what he told the Herons after finding some life in the late third quarter. Coming into the fourth, Coach Noy frustrating the calls out to the players na napaka-importante ng simpleng pag-box out at dependya. Hindi sa pag-nakakita lang, but also need to consider especially defensive roles. Now, Justin and Kiko, sa tingin nila, paano mahahanap muli ng Herons ang kanilang spark this fall?
Thank you for that report, Bianca. Honestly, they just have to keep playing basketball.
Oh, yeah.
And they got to play the right way, like Coach Pido is saying. You got to play some defense. You can't just take shots.
Yes. Forget the score kasi talagang hindi na natin mababago yan eh, no? I think unless a miracle of biblical proportions happen, Benilde Blazers is on their way to the semifinals. But then, Umak, if they have the pride, di ba, gusto nilang pababain pa yan, and they will not allow Benilde Blazers to just go through them without putting up a fight.
Daha launches. Yes, sir! Ernest Daha just continues his fine shooting display.
Daha is hot. I wonder what he does during practices kung di tumira ng tres, no? But then, mapapabilib ka talaga dito sa kamay ni Ernest Daha.
Rosales will go all the way to the cup with a wild shot. He will miss, but he will go to the free throw line. As Axel Rosales here is down on the floor holding onto his knee. As Axel Rosales will make it up to both of his feet here with a limp. 94-62, the Blazers up by 32 points here. What was once a 39-point lead. As Axel Rosales will make his way back up to his feet, he will shoot these 2 free throws. He will make the first one. As on the floor right now for the Herons is Makatangkay, Santos, Rosales, Rodriguez, and Jimena. And for the Blazers, it's SJ Moore, Ernest Daha, Nico Muling Tapang, Dale Ortega, and of course Christian Abad. As the Blazers moving the ball around here. Daha once again. Butter! Ernest
My
Daha
goodness.
just continues to make it rain.
My goodness, Ernest Da breaking the wide or the dam wide open here.
And the basketball here will stay with Umak, but Ernest Daha just absolutely putting on a light show right now.
Oh yes, Daha. How many threes does he have? Probably around 7 already, if I'm not mistaken. Wow.
As Benilde will challenge the call of the referees here, but we'll take a quick moment to thank all of our sponsors, Pinoyliga.com, Smart Sports, Buffalo's Wings and Things. We are live on pusop.com and the official YouTube page of Pinoy Liga, LGR, Diamonds Yokohama Tires, and the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup is presented by the Shawarma Shack. We are live here at the ENDERUN College Titan Gym in the city of the Gig. We still have one more game for our Pinoyliga Nextman Cup presented by the Shawarma Shack. It's the NEU Hunters going up against the Olfu Phoenix after this game. And after that, we have the Pinoyliga Alumni Cup presented by Playtime. It's going to be the Ateneo Blue Eagles Banh Mi Kitchen and the Mapua Cardinal Stella Athletics. As the Benilde Blazers will have their challenge be successful here. And they will get the basketball. Chance here to break the 100-point mark with a three-pointer. As Daha will give it to Ortega. Now it's with Muling Tapang. Muling Tapang with the basketball now. Muling Tapang uses a screen of Abad. Goes to SJ Moore. Moore, three, no. Ball is tapped, ball is loose, and Dale Ortega will draw the foul and he will shoot 2 free throws. 97-64 here. As Dale Ortega is at the free throw line. If he makes both of these free throws, he will match his number, 99. 9999, pero hindi niya.
Binati mo daw eh.
Oh, binati ko kasi. Angel number na naman yun eh. Sayang. As Dale Ortega at the free throw line. Ortega kind of looks like a young Pedro Pascal, if you believe me.
Oh, yeah.
As he makes the second one. 98-64. What a game here for Benilde. As we have 7 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in regulation. Van Santos binigay kay Chauncey Rodriguez. Rodriguez binigay kay Rosales. Rosales steps back for a mid-range J. Bottom of the net. Beautiful shot there from Axel Rosales.
What a shot there by Rosales. More of that. And mamaya makikita natin down to 25 ulit yan or 20.
Daha launches. Yes, sir! Ernest Daha does not want to miss here.
Pag ganun pa rin, mahirap yata natin makita na bumaba ng 25 points to.
My goodness, Ernest Daha putting on an absolute light show as Rosales will try to answer. Ball is loose, ball is tapped, and Ortega will get the rebound. Muling Tapang with the basketball. Goes to Moore. They lose it, but Ortega will gain it. Ortega, three, no. And rebound will go to Chauncey Rodriguez. Here comes Van Santos. Santos will go all the way. They will shoot a three. They will miss. And whistle has been blown here. 101-66 as Vanguardia will come into the game for Ernest Daha. My goodness, what a game from Ernest Daha.
Oh yes, Ernest Daha proving to be one of the lethal outside shooters para sa collegiate basketball right now.
As Rosales with the basketball, 10 seconds left to shoot. Van Santos now. Waiting for Jimena. Santos working his way through the defense. Santos all the way, kicks out. 1 second left, but they will miss. And Abad will get the rebound. Muling Tapang now with the point guard duties for the Blazers. Ortega looking for a teammate. Will go to Abad. Abad with the mismatch. Abad, few fakes, few bumps. He's stuck. And that's going to be 3 seconds on Christian Abad.
He should have given up that ball. Kasi once he got that ball in the low post, expect the Umak Herons to really double or triple team. Eh, yun na triple team na siya, medyo nowhere to go siya. He should have given it up.
And on the floor right now for the UMAC, it's Axel Rosales, Van Santos, Yano Laksarum, Aki Valinia, and Sean Tesokan. And for Benilde, it's Christian Abad, Vanguardia, Nico Mulingtapang, Dale Ortega, and Harke. As a foul has been called on Benilde once again. 101, the Benilde Blazers, 66. The University of Makati Herons, 5 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter as SJ Moore will come back into the ball game here, as well as Enzo Montecastro will come in for Van Santos, as we have the UMAC Herons inbounding at the baseline. Yano Laksarum inbounding. Goes to Aki Valinia. Aki Valinia fakes, but he will miss. And Abad with the rebound. And here comes SJ Moore. SJ Moore will be fouled hard by Enzo Montecastro, as SJ Moore will just smile and walk his way to the free throw line. As what would be the #1 learning lesson for you, Kiko, if you're the University of Makati?
Well, first of all, they should not allow any team to run over them. Kasi, you know, we all saw that Benilde started strong. They should match the energy of the Benilde Blazers in first quarter. Kasi parang nagulat sila yung nag-full court press agad ang Benilde Blazers early in the first quarter. And wala silang solution doon. Lalo na for collegiate basketball, they should be ready with those type of defenses.
Valinia binigay kay Rosales. Oh man, that's a big time shot there from Axel Rosales.
Oh, what a shot there for Rosales. But is it too late for a hero for Rosales? Pero tignan natin.
Mulingtapang will get the ball tip. And here comes Umak. Montecastro will take it all the way by himself, and that's a foul. As the Umak Herons here trying to make things happen, as they are down big still, but there's 4 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. You just want to try to bring this lead down as much as you can. But if you're Benilde, Kiko, no, anong sasabihin mo sa mga players mo? Pretend ito nangyayari yun. You're up big the whole game, but all of a sudden, UMAC is starting to come back. But there's only 4 minutes and 22 seconds left, which is statistically medyo mahirap gawin yun. Pero kung ikaw si Coach Pao, anong sasabihin mo?
Well, continue playing the right basketball. Alam naman ng mga Benilde players yan eh. Especially, ano ba ang naging susi sa atin when we took that big lead? Ganun pa rin ang gawin nila. And now, this is also a perfect opportunity for the other players to really show their skills. Kasi with a big lead, I'm pretty sure that the other players that are not given the playing time will be, you know, will see action.
As Nico Mulingtapang inbounding at the sideline here. Mulingtapang with the basketball. 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in this game. Harke goes back to Mulingtapang. He shoots a three. No. Rebound will go to Axel Rosales. And here comes Jano Laksarum. Laksarum binigay kay Rosales. Rosales launches another one that's short. And Harke will get the rebound. SJ Moore now with the basketball. Moore gives it to Vanguardia. Back to Mulingtapang. They swing it one more to Harke. Moore, baseline. Another swing from the Blazers. Mulingtapang now with Vanguardia. Back to Mulingtapang. They swing one more to Moore. Moore, three, no good. And Vanguardia will miss that gimme, but he will draw the foul and an N1 opportunity.
And energy-wise, walang panapat ang UMAC sa energy ng Benilde Blazers. That has been the problem for them all throughout the game. Kahit na malaki na yung lamang ng Benilde, no one even bothered to make that box out for the UMAC. That's why, you know, the Benilde Blazers have pounded on to that mistake.
as Ronjigo and Lance Ronquillo will come into the game for Benilde. As Angelo Vanguardia will miss that free throw, and a foul will be called on SJ Moore. Both teams are in the penalty here, with 3 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in this game, as Gavin Kua will check into the basketball game for Angelo Vanguardia. As you see the Benilde Blazer bench here, complete. Lahat sila nandito today on a Sunday afternoon.
Makikita mo talaga intro pa lang nila, yung pagpasok pa lang nila sa court kanina. Sobrang serious face sila, and they really wanted to start hot and, you know, take the game out of Umak early on, in which they did. That's why, you know, they're just 3 minutes and 22 seconds away from entering the semifinals.
As Aki Valinia at the line will make the second of two. 104-72 here. 32-point lead for the Blazers. As Gavin Kuao in the game here for the White Shirts. Ronquillo calling a play here for the Blazers. He goes to Harke. Harke goes to Moore. Moore. They go middle to go. Go. Mid-range J. No good. Rosales will haul it in. And here comes Monte Castro going the other way. Monte Castro splits the defense. Monte Castro loses it, but Valinia will find it. And Valinia will convert for two. Kua with the basketball. Drives baseline. Goes to Ronquillo. Ronquillo will lose it. And here comes Umak. Monte Castro will go all the way to the cup and convert for two. SJ Moore will turn it over, and here comes Umak. Rosales will miss the lefty layup. An easy two could not be converted there, and Benilde will hold on to the basketball. Ronquillo. Binigay kay Harke to go, mid-range stab, no good. Oh! SJ Moore taking flight once again here.
He has been waiting for that all tournament long.
Last 2 minutes brought to you by the Shawarma Shack, as SJ Moore will take flight at the ENDERUN College Titan Gym. As we take a look at the Shawarma Shack shocking play of the game, brought to you by SJ Moore. My goodness. Flight control, this is flight deck. Flight SJ Moore has taken off.
Oh yes, he has, you know, reacquainted with his love with the rim.
Wow. My goodness. Sana ako rin nakakatalon ng ganun. Sakit
Kaya
na
mo
sa
naman
tuhod
daw.
yun eh.
Oh.
Wala no, sakit na sa tuhod yun. Tentahin na ako, Kiko.
Wala daw sa itsurang trentahin.
Yan, okay yan. Pwede yan. As Benilde will lose the basketball, and Enzo Montecastro just continues his fine play here for Umak, as he has been one of the lone bright spots. SJ Moore doubled here, and Gavin Kua with the basketball. Kua will give it to Ronquillo. Ronquillo doubled once again. Ronquillo will go all the way to the cup, and he will turn it over. As Lance Ronquillo here not having the fourth quarter that he wants to have. As the Umak Herons will bring the basketball up. Roldan will find Valinia. Valinia will make his way down low, and a block from SJ Moore. And another whistle has been called here. 106-79. A 27-point lead for the Benilde Blazers, as Zenrik Harke will shoot at the free throw line. You know, Kiko, this Benilde Blazers team started this game just firing away from the three-point line.
Oh yes, it started with the hot hands of Matthew Hukom and ended up yung 3-point barrage mula kay Bon Ernest who hit 5 3-pointers at the end of the first quarter. And from there, wala na, malayo na ang Benilde Blazers.
The Sokan steps back for a three, no good. Ball is loose, ball is tapped. It will find the hands of Gavin Kua, and Kua will miss that layup. Kua will get it back, and
yes.
Kua will convert.
Almost all of the players of Benilde Blazers have scored in this game. Hinintay na lang natin si Ronquillo to complete all of those players na under the scoring parade. Ito na si Ronquillo.
Ronquillo with the basketball. Can he add on to the totals and be the only player to not score? As 12 seconds left on the shot clock here. 109-82. The Blazers up big as Kua will give it to Moore. A second left, and that will be a shot clock violation as the Benilde Blazers will just dribble it off to end the clock, as both teams starting to show their sportsmanship, as the Benilde Blazers will move on here at the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup, and they will be playing in the semifinals. 109, the Benilde Blazers, 82, the University of Makati Herons, as the Benilde Blazers will show dominance here at the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup as they win big against the Herons. We'll be taking a listen to the school hymns.
Mga kaliga, I am here with our best player of the game na si Matthew Bukom of the Benilde Blazers. Now, congratulations for this win, Matthew. Back-to-back best player of the game ka nga from your past game. And nakwento mo sa akin kanina lang yung journey mo since last year kung bakit ka nawala ng konti dito sa basketball. So, ano bang pakiramdam to come back again and to play again and napaka-consistent mo dito sa Nextman Cup?
Masaya po ako kasi nakabalik po ako dito sa Benilde, and nung last year, binalik ko ng kumpiyansa ko po ngayon. Kaya nag-back-to-back player of the game po ako.
At grabe nga, hindi lang yung kumpiyansa mo ngayon, pero pati yung performance na pinapakita mo. Now going into the semifinals with your team, ano ba yung mental preparations or yung papaunin mo mentally?
Sa ngayon po, sa next this week, whole week, uwi muna ako Dumaguete, pahinga, mag-relax muna kasi yun nga tuloy-tuloy yung ensayo namin. Kaya balik kami sa ensayo and gusto namin makuha yung championship dito sa Pinoyliga.
Oo, talagang Holy Week, pero balik ensayo agad. And lastly, may gusto ko bang batiin, pasalamatan, or i-shoutout?
Una po, nagpapasalamat po sa Panginoon kasi binigay yung panalo namin. And shoutout po sa Reyes family, sa Phenom, sa teammates ko, and kay Daddy Nilo, and sa coaches namin, and CSB community. And shoutout sa mama ko, papa, lolo, and sa ate ko, and sa kapatid ko, and sa girlfriend ko na sa Dumaguete. Shoutout sa inyo. And sa Badon, sa Arno, and sa Katag family. Shoutout po sa inyo.
Ayan, kinongratulate mga kanutan ng mga teammates. Now that would be all mga kaliga. Magbabalik na tayo sa ating battle.
Thank you for that best player of the game interview from Bianca Tagarda. As we take a look at the game schedule for today, the Benilde Blazers will get the victory and move on to the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup playoffs quarter or semifinal. And next up here at 5:30, it's the NEU Hunters going up against the Olfu Phoenix, and to end off our Sunday triple header, it's going to be the Ateneo Blue Eagles Banmi Kitchen going up against the Mapua Cardinals Stella Athletics. So don't go away, mga kaliga. We'll be back with basketball action.